Hello everyone, I'm going to show you a look that I did today using the Cremated palette. First I started off with Wednesday on a fluffy brush, and I'm just kind of putting that all in my crease area. I did set the lids with Casket Ready over top of a primer that I had used. I'm also kind of trying to focus this mainly the darkest part in the outer corner of my eye, but I wanted to all blend in my crease. I couldn't wait to get this palette. It sold out really fast, and I was one of the first people that got it. It just took a little bit longer than usual, given all the stuff that's going on in our world today. But I'm happy to finally have my hands on it. And I'm just going to say it now, I was originally starting to do this look and make it be very matte, but as I'm sure you've seen from the thumbnail, I want to look glittery. It's easy to do. So next I took Rip on a little bit of a smaller blending brush and mainly focused on putting that darkening in that outer corner, but still taking it all through where I put Wednesday, just to darken it up a little bit more. It's easier to blend it. I know a lot of us have finally learned about building up colors, so doing a lighter color first and then going in with a darker color and building it up gradually instead of just bam, a dark color. It's a way better blend. Also, for some reason, it looks like my eyelids were very bumpy today. I do feel like that happens a lot whenever I'm using grays, though. I see that a little bit more than I do whenever I'm using colors, but that's okay. Next, I took Gravedigger on that same thicker blending brush, and I mainly focused this one in the outer part of my eye, like doing a little bit of an outer V sort of shape. We all know by now I do like doing this sort of look to make my eyes be darker in the outer corners and lighter in the inner corner and lighter on the lid. I act like I've been making these videos forever. I've only been making a few of them. I feel like I know a lot. Usually I don't take these type of colors as far as what I took this one, but that's okay. I wanted to be a little bit more darker across my lid. And I was really trying to pack it on there, just for starters. So then on a flatter brush, I took the Morgue, and I kind of was patting that down almost like half of my eyelid. I took that a little bit further just to really blend those colors together and make it go a little bit further away than what Gravedigger was. And this color, like if you actually look at it, it is a little bit more of a warmer tone, but how I applied it, it makes it still look like the typical gray shade. A lot of these colors though, I did another look just a few days ago without doing this gray sort of look. It looked completely different. It was all golds and warms. It's actually really pretty. Okay, so then I took Eulogy on that same flatter brush, just the other side, and took that more in like the inner part of my lid and blending that in together with the Morgue. I'm really trying to get that color on there. I wanted to be able to see that. So then I wanted to try to take Goodbye. It's not as glittery of a color, it's just more like a light shimmer. I was hoping that this would give me the glitter effect that I wanted. Like I said, I was going for matte at first, then I seen that and that color was calling to me, and I was trying to use as many different colors as what I could to create this look. So I first started just trying to mainly focus it on my lid and like the inner part of my lid, not necessarily the outer part of my eyelids. Then I took Afterlife in my like inner corner tear duct area. I was really trying to pack that stuff on there. This is, again, a little bit of a shimmery tone. Kind of wish I would have used my brush whenever it was a little bit wet to pick up this color. Then I took Mortuary Beautician with my finger and I kind of dabbed it all over my eyelid area. It was really calling for me and I had to go in with it. But I'm glad that I had those other colors because this way it created that nice base. I think it wouldn't have looked this good had I not had other colors underneath of it. And I love using my finger to really pack that on. So then I took Wednesday again on my fluffier blending brush just to kind of touch up the inner part of my eye crease area. It worked out a lot better this way. Not all the time do I need to add more color there, but for this look I wanted to. So then I took Diamond Ashes, and I had to get in the pan a lot to really pick up that color. I love this color though. I did a lot of swatches all over my arms of this whole palette, and it was just an amazing color. And I took Mortuary Beautician a little bit more just to blend those guys together, as well as, you know, like if you take a brush and kind of blend certain areas, sometimes you take away some of that. Whenever I took Wednesday, I took away too much of that. Then I took Wednesday and went on my lower lash line, kind of all over just to give it a little bit of a color first things first. Kind of like what I did with my crease, and then build up from there. And I was really trying to make sure, sometimes whatever eye or hand you're working with, it can be a little bit more difficult. So I was really trying to get that in there. My left eye gives me some issues sometimes, so had to perfect that. So then I went in with Rip or RIP, doesn't matter, and really went in the outer part of my eyelid as well as making the darker under eyelid be a little bit more, have a little bit more depth, I guess I should say. So then I took the Morgue and kind of went over like the middle part of my eye, blended where I put Rip on, out and taking a little bit further away. Color. Then I took Eulogy and put that in the inner corner of my eye. Same sort of areas where I put it on my upper lid. Then I took Afterlife right there in that little lower inner corner area, just to give me a nice base of color, because I do end up taking Diamond Ashes in there. Now I take Diamond Ashes, and you could see that big difference that makes. I even had to touch up the upper part of my eyelid. Sometimes tilting your head, we all know, you catch different things in different lights. I love my inner corners being nice and light catching. And I especially had to make sure that I packed it on, since I took my inner crease area so low, wanting it to be nice and dark. So now I'm just kind of touching things up a little bit. I think I took a little bit of Wednesday at first, or I might take Gravedigger. One of the two, just out in that area, really trying to blend things out and keep it nice and smoky. And then I think I took Gravedigger there, or I took a darker color then at this point. Now there's a brush with nothing on it, just to really blend out those edges. Oh, I went back in with Wednesday a little bit more, or I might have just took the brush I used for Wednesday. Now I'm taking that clean brush again and just swiping up everything. Really, really blending stuff. So now, as a final sort of look, I put mascara and eyeliner on. Instead of doing pictures this time, I figure I just kind of record myself closing and opening. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.